Oh damn, I needed to charge my battery apparently because it's blinking. Blinking? Are you talking, baby?
Were you looking like that?
That's neat. Yeah, that's neat.
It's thunder.
You alright?
It's thunder.
Yeah, it's blowing quite a bit. That means there's probably rain coming in the bathroom window. Vampires and s'mores.
I don't know about the s'mores. I want cheeseburger.
I want some s'mores.
Oh.
Did you see the lake view? It's right for the crash. Ooh, nice little up
Oh, it's raining heavier now. You're looking at it. This is some of Mommy and Daddy's favorite weather.
Man, I don't know. The wind's kind of going everywhere now.
See the wind?
Here comes that thunder. Yeah, I think it's going to pass over us real quick. Julie, Julie, Julie.
Doable, look at us.
Yep. Flash of lightning, then a roll of thunder.
Tennyson's got the sour cream.
Get away from that now! Freaking sour cream all over now. Boo! Yeah, you like the thunderstorm?
Oh! He was making that noise and I felt a little rumble.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get more. We'll come back out if it starts raining heavy again.
What, your daddy go away? So, I am so emotionally shot now. First of all, I guess I should touch base with you guys. 2 days ago, my camera died in the car, and then I left it in the car until the next day. And so, yeah, for the past 2 days, I haven't really filmed. He just woke up from a nap. And now to explain why I feel so overly emotional right now. I don't know why it's taken me this long, but it has. I have just finished watching Ugly Betty. It only had 4 seasons because, you know, apparently it got canceled like way back in 2010. I think that was when it ended, was 2010. It's 2017 right now. But I only just now finished watching it. If you've never watched Ugly Betty, I highly suggest it. It just had everything that I loved so much in a show. It had the humor, it had the feel-good moments of, you know, like beauty on the inside, and not to mention it had the fashion in there, and the drama, like the really upsetting parts, because I like shows to have some upsetting parts as well. And now I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, they crammed so much into one episode that my brain is just like oozing out of my ears right now. And so is my heart. So now I'm gonna have to put on something else to distract myself from my sorrow, because now I'm really sad. Yeah. And Tobias had a really long nap. I think he was asleep for like an hour and a half. He's trying to get my camera. I'd say happy Monday, but it's not Monday. It is Bill's Monday though. It's Saturday. Tomorrow's Easter, by the way. Tomorrow is Easter. So Tobias is gonna get his very first Easter basket. Won't that be exciting? Bill and I will just be eating all of his candy. So we made sure we picked out things that we liked. By the way, I never got to mention this. Days ago, when I was outside picking up sticks, this lady next door, she asked me if I lived over here, and I said, yeah, I do. And I found out that she is the mother of the guy who lives next door, and that he has a new job where he has to travel for a long time, like 6 weeks at a time. And so she'll be over there a lot, taking care of the house and the property and the dog that's there. And actually, she mentioned that he was possibly thinking about getting rid of the dog because he's not going to be around to, you know, give it attention and all that. So that's another detail about that dog. I talked to her. She seemed really nice. She said that she's lived in Broadlands for like 20 or 30 years, something like that. I know it was a long time, and she lives over by the park apparently. But that was basically the first time anyone, any neighbor really, has ever asked me about myself or like tried to talk to me or us or whatever. And we've been here for like 5 years. So that was cool. She was really nice. And maybe I won't be so nervous to be outside. I'm weird about neighbors like that. I don't like to be outside if I don't talk to my neighbors, because then I feel awkward, like they're looking at me and like watching my every move, and I don't know what they think of me and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm just weird about neighbors if I don't talk to them. So just because she talked to me just for those few minutes, it's like I feel more comfortable to be outside, which is strange. That's strange, right? Yeah, I know. My nose is stuffed up because I almost cried. I feel like I need to cry to like get these emotions out of me, but I'm gonna bottle them up instead. So I'm actually almost breaking a sweat here. You can see the shininess on my face. We went for a stroll in the stroller. It was awesome. He had a really good time. It was a good time. The only thing is, I didn't want to keep him out too long because the sun's like beating down and I didn't want him getting a sunburn. I've never thought about him in like sunscreen before. I'm sure they sell baby sunscreen and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need to invest in some of that if we're gonna be outside at all this summer. We got a nice little walk in. I'm hot, but it really, really motivated me to not clean the house, but to plant stuff. So now I don't want to be in the house and like all cooped up. I want to like plant stuff. I might put him in this little chair on the porch while I plant something or something. I don't know. I might get a glass of water. It's hot. So I worked on a video a little bit because it's been a few days since I worked on a video. Still haven't finished a video. I really should by the end of the day, since it's been, like I said, it's been like 4 days, maybe 5 since I last uploaded, and I've been trying to, you know, catch up with my videos. So I can't really go that many days without uploading, or else I'll never catch up. So I really need to continue working on a video, but I really want to plant something. Tobias took a pretty long nap, and now that he's awake again, I kind of want to plant some stuff. But I might not go on the porch for it. I might just get some pots from outside and then do it in here. Although it might make a mess. Maybe I should do it on the porch. Heck, I don't know. But it got windy all of a sudden. I don't really know. The seeds I'm going to plant are these in this little baggie and the ones in this little baggie. I bought them from China. I'm not really sure what the numbers mean on here because there was not really any explanation of which ones were which. But one pack is supposed to be a mixture, which I think might be this one. One of them is supposed to be a mixture of different miniature orchids, which I think is a lie because I don't think they exist. But I bought it anyway because it was like $1. And then the other one is supposed to be a mixture of different succulent plants. So we're going to plant both of these packs of seeds and find out what grows. And that's about the extent of it. Tama decided he was going to eat my plant. The cats haven't been fed yet today because we ran out of food. So Tama took it upon himself to eat my plant. So all the babies that were growing on here I was waiting for them to get roots before I planted them have now been eaten, and there's only a few left. Which is whatever. There's a ton more that are coming out right here, so. And I don't really know what I'm doing with these succulent leaves or whatever. I had them flipped the other way for a really long time because I thought that was best to have them like in the dirt. But then I've read other places that it's better to have them facing the other way and not directly in the dirt. So I don't really know. I'm gonna try them this way for a while and see if they look like they're doing better. I think I'm just doing it completely wrong when it comes to these things though. As for the other stuff, the top of my succulent plant, I decided to plant it back in there because it was growing roots, so I put it back in there and we'll see if it starts to stand back up again. And then this As soon as I pulled leaves off and all that, this thing, the stem has drooped down so much. So I don't know what that's about, but it is still growing little babies at the tip there. And there's more popping up throughout it. So there's little babies growing on that stem, and the top of that hopefully is gonna do all right. These, I don't know. But we're gonna plant these seeds and we're gonna find out if anything grows. Hopefully something does. When it comes to growing plants, this is like the best thing I ever accomplished. It's doing so good. And that's the best thing I've ever done. Everything else seems to die. He is on his way to destroying those DVDs. So you wanna plant some seeds? I'm starving. Maybe I should get something to eat. So I'm going to put together Tobias's Easter basket tonight, because we're gonna do it tonight instead of tomorrow morning, because Bill has to work tomorrow morning, so.
And the deer restriction guys wear gray jumpsuits.
Oh, shoot. Come back here, eh?
Buddy, you got football.
Got football? Look, Tobias, there's all this different stuff in here.
That you can't have.
What is all that? Yeah, look, peeps that I can't let you have. Oh my god.
Yeah, you see what you did?
Well, I don't know if this thing's gonna shut off again, but I recorded like everything, and then there was another memory card error, so the camera didn't get it.
You'll be able to eat all this stuff when you're older.
But in the meantime, you can play with the eggs.
And your bunny. And your football. He just really likes those little plastic eggs.
You can play with them, we just need to get the candy out of them. Oh yeah, don't eat that.
Come here. Come on, buddy.
Now mommy and daddy gonna eat your candy.
Yep.